Hey guys, Dancy2, back for more Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Last time, we entered the Phantasmal Bog, and there's a thing behind me. We are here to hopefully fix the dream tree and whatever problems it might have after eating its leaves, which obviously induced some kind of psychedelic dream on me. Uh-oh. You jerk. Stop it! Thing is not happy. Anyway, I actually kind of like this dungeon. It does have, it's not really an issue, it's just me being stupid at one point during the, because, yeah, the insight glass doesn't necessarily tell you everything, except it does. You just have to wait for, like, a second or two if things have multiple things that you can use on it. I was just kind of dumb and didn't realize it. But other than that, I actually really like this area. That leaf is where I was stupid before. But yeah, I like the design of this area. It's very interesting, this whole mushroom forest kind of thing going on it's got. It's a very interesting design. Like I said, I don't know what was in those leaves, but it has made some crazy stuff happen. Well, that thing's dead. Gotta go this way. So yeah, if we use the insight glass here, we will see that we can use freeze or parch on this. Whenever I used it my first time through, it only showed parch. So that was me being a little bit of a dumb. Or arid heat. I'm calling it freeze and parch, it's easier that way. Anyway, I did that so that it's over here. Nothing. Oh, we can go down here. Might as well go down here, see if there's anything. I don't think there is, but we will check. Nope, there's a chest down here. There's a mint. Good, I'm glad I grabbed that. That's going to be useful later. I don't know why I distribute them all at the end in this game and I go throughout in Lost Age. Just a thing I do. Okay, you go back up. And you go over. And now you come down. See, my objective is to get to that chest first, and then we will make our way across. We can't do both right away, I don't think. And obviously, what we can parch away, we can fill back up with douse. Now, freezing it isn't actually going to accomplish much right off the bat. In fact, I don't think it'll accomplish much at all right now, but it will later. It's just good to know it right off the bat because I didn't, and thus I got stuck in this area for like an hour or so. Anyway, we got the fairy vest. Who has it? That's not the right thing. I need items. Matthew has it. Matthew, give that to someone who can use it. The only person who can use it. Never mind. We just won't use the fairy vest. Yeah, give it to Karis anyway, just don't equip it. So that way Karis can use it to heal things if she needs to. But yeah, it looks like it's inferior to the Moony Robe, which I'm not entirely surprised by. brought the water back down so we can move those pillars again. So the game likes making me go back and forth a lot. I don't know what that lizard thing is doing while we do this. He's probably just flopping around over there. Serves him right, the jerk. He's like, water! I need water! I'm like, I need to do puzzles. Just think about my needs once in a while instead of breaking things underneath my feet. Go around. Kill it. Okay. This is the interesting one, if I remember correctly. Now I remember how we have to do this. I think I remember how we have to do this, at least. Gonna have to freeze that. Push this down. Now push this over. And now we freeze this and lift the log up in the air. Yeah. Success. Let's use that same... Now let's move over here. Make this save proper. And it's another gen, obviously. And we hit it with some more high-powered attacks. You can actually use your gen on him. Obviously, being Mars is weak to Mercury. Of course, we've been through this song and dance about 100 times now. Boom. Haha. Surprised I one-turned him. Ow. You get glare. Light spirits first card. A dream tree, glare is a tense light that enough to blind and injure an enemy. I believe he's like Shine in that he deludes and hits the enemy. Oh, you actually get revive as a brute class. That's interesting. Will giving you any amount of gin put you up? I think so. Because that'll put you up. Will giving you a Jupiter gin put you... No, that will keep you a ninja. Okay, that's what I want to do. Because right now, Samurai isn't all that powerful. Samurai does not get powerful until it gets to, I believe, level 42 and it gets Quick Strike. Up until that point, it's just a really good buffing class, which, to be fair, is what I want out of it eventually. But there's a couple things coming down the pipe that I'm going to want Death Leap for. Good hit. So I want a little bit more offensive potential with Tyrell right now, so I'm keeping him in Samurai since I don't have access to the amazingness that is Quick Strike. Okay, you got the Crystal Powder. Good. Let me check everyone. 24, 24, 23, 20. Okay, yeah. All pretty good. We're just gonna push you on down. And that slot from earlier is gonna get filled by this. What is that useful for? Well, as I hinted earlier, we're gonna have to freeze the water. And what that'll do is allow us to actually solve this ice slider puzzle. Oh, that's a big thing of ice. That is a very large pillar of ice. Once again, having a map makes this infinitely easier. If it wasn't obvious already what I had to do there. There's nowhere else I can go over here, right? Nope. I like how the backgrounds change in battle and out of battle whenever we screw with the weather around here. It's a very nice touch. Kill it. Anyway, we got another ice slider puzzle here. I'm just kind of going in a random direction, no real aim or goal. Just kind of sussing out where the game is going to let me go at this point. And that's the solution. Hope you're paying attention, kids. Aha! The giant axe. This is actually going to kind of get into something that I said we were going to get into when we got back to Port Rago, but it's actually something we can go over here. The giant axe is actually a returning weapon, despite what you would think. And it's actually going to get into a little bit of a trend we're going to have coming down the pipe for a while, which is random drop items, or items that were random drops, returning as non-random drop items, just regular items in the wild. The giant axe, I'm not sure if it's the first of this, but it's the first one that I made note of. In the original Golden Sun, it was a random drop item, and in this game, it comes back as a regular item. I think? I'm not 100% positive. I know the item I was thinking of in Port Rago definitely has this occur with it. But I think the giant axe is another one as well. That it's a returning item that is a more standard item now, rather than being a random drop. Which is good, because random drops are truly random in this game, and therefore a lot harder to get. So, to be fair, if you're not abusing RNG, they're infinitely harder to get in the previous two games, but we are abusing RNG, so, don't know. That is a really big enemy. But yeah, it is nice that they're just bringing a little more variety in here by giving us more items. None of the items are really viable from an endgame perspective, but just during the game itself, it's nice to have a little bit of variety. We're gonna all-out attack one guy. Especially since a lot of items in this game are returning items. And just pull our way across. And now you're probably wondering, oh no, what'll we do? There's a pillar in our way. Well, like I said before, we use Fireball, get rid of the ice. I believe you can do this down on the ground floor as well. And now we're free to grip our way across. Whee. Anyway, now we have a way back up in case we fall. And we're just gonna continue forward here. Uh-oh. Hey, what did I tell you about that? Huh. He's a jerk. Well, we're gonna have to deal with it. Come at me. Shield Skull, Sludge, and Haunt Skull. This guy is basically a poor man's version of the Star Magician. He's gonna have these two skulls with him the entire time, and they're gonna be doing stuff to make our lives a living hell. And that's really about it. He's not that threatening, honestly. Now that I say that, he's probably gonna kick my butt. But we'll find out in short order whether or not that's gonna be the case. He is weak to Jupiter, which is going to be a common reoccurring trend that pisses me off a little bit. Just get our heals up, Reef. Anyway, he's going to go with the buff on that one. I was not sure if he was going to do that first turn or not, but apparently he decided to be a jerk bag on me. Luckily, his shield doesn't actually block all that much. And he's got a special ability, Crush. Not really that threatening. But yeah, his shield isn't all that good. Like, we're still dealing a good, at least 1/3 damage to him. So he's only got like a 60% damage reduction at best. Or 70, 60, 70, around that range. I believe the skulls are also weak to Jupiter, although I might be wrong about that. Let's just throw everything we got at him just to see. No fire, but whatever. Reef, you just keep with healing, because you don't have a higher level of Wish yet, which kind of is a bad thing. He also can only summon 2 skulls at a time, unlike the Star Magician. Yep, definitely weak to Jupiter. Oh, no, okay, I was wrong. He can get more than 2 in at once. Alright, I've never let him have more than 2. Hold on a second, let me just... I want to make sure if I'm gonna call in Karis. Does she have... She has... nothing better than what Reef could throw at him. Yeah, we're just gonna go for taking him out. Give him the claw, damn it. See if we can't do defense down. Pretty sure the Haunt Skull can obviously haunt you, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about just getting rid of the shield so I can do some damage to him. Curse Skull, okay, that might be a little bit more threatening. Alright, didn't get anything with that. You get your summon off. Just do some damage to him. Now we've got his shields down. And everyone else go for an all-out. I just realized I've never seen Neptune in this game. Because I've never used it. So I'm actually going to let this play. It's pretty similar to the old one. Dorsal hole laser and triple beams. Oh, look at that damage. You jerk! Alright, I've had it with your bullshit. Amity, tag out. Karis, we're gonna tear some things up. Damn it, wrong button. I do like the battle switch animation because in a weird way, it encourages me to switch more in combat. But at the same time, it does kind of throw me off that I often make that mistake. Alright, we're gonna just go all out here. Let's try and do as much AoE to keep his skulls in bay. You want to keep healing? I'm just going to keep buffing. Because I'm fairly certain you don't have break. Haha, failure. Do you have... You do not have it, okay. And who does? I think Karis has it. I was looking for Forge. Or do you have Forge? I'm fairly certain you don't. Nope. Yeah! This boss fight is taking way too long. I should be able to floor him. Yeah, you have Forge. Okay, good. That diver at least get some damage off on him. Kind of this point, I don't wish well by this point. I'm pretty sure Tyrell's maxed as far as damage goes. Wow, that skull is just not doing anything, which is perfectly fine in my book. Yeah, you have Wish Well. But he doesn't. That's weird. I don't know. Keep high impacting people. And you... use Gears to have him attack things. Which is weird, because Gears actually doesn't use, It's the only thing that's weird about it is the animation. It doesn't actually use enemy stats at all. It uses your stats to determine damage. Which is kind of lame. There we go. Now he's dead. Should have been way easier, and it would have been if I had got my buffs up earlier. Sorry, Karis. Note to self, never put Karis in the back row. Not like she's going to be buffing for too much longer. It's actually going to be Tyrell's job by the end of the day. Well, this is a lizard. Yeah, it appears we've been tripping balls. Once again, who knows? Hello. Yeah. Cool. We're gonna be heroes of the town. Oh yeah, definitely grab him the Tusk. Tusk will give us the Crush Tusk. It will be equipped by Fire Atoms. Yep. Now we can use its power for our own. Damn right. And you're gonna be the one using it. Pass that Zol over to someone. Who had the crush tusk? You do. Pass that over to Tyrell. Hello there, Mr. Tree. Well, I got some water. There you go. Hope you feel better. Flesh guys? Ah, here's a little Jin. Yeah, we know what Jin are. A little bit, but whatever. I like Pewter. Pewter's kind of a jerk. Aw. Think somebody needs a hug. Yakety smackety. Yay! Cool. Cool. Whoa! He sure took off like a bolt. So, the trees have got Jin working for him now. Yeah, not gonna lie, I don't like it, but I guess we'll have to take care of it. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Well, you know, Isaac does, but that's because he's, you know, him. Yeah. Okay. Before we head out there, there's a couple things for us to take care of, obviously. We gotta climb to the top of the dream tree, get that chest. And I don't know, these dream leaves, man. We are going to need a few of them. There's a couple things we can get if we have some. So we're just gonna need just a couple, just a couple, just like I think it's like one or two maybe we need. Something I know of one, but something tells me there might be a second place we can use them as well. Where was that? Okay, you got it. Ah, this is one of my endgame items. It says used to restore 100 HP, but it actually increases Mars and Jupiter power by 10 each. What did you have equipped before? Heavy armlet. Put that back on you. I'm just gonna give this to its eventual owner right now, which is Reef. Mars power he's not going to use too much of, but being a white mage, he can certainly make use of that Jupiter power. And actually, yeah, okay, that's the second place we can use Dream Leaves at. Is actually right here. We can go back to the Phantasmal Bog if we use Dream Leaves in this town. Anyway, we can buy Dream Leaves. So we're just gonna need just a small amount. I mean, you are the holder of Dream Leaves now. Okay, Amity doesn't have space. Reese, you're to hold our dream leaves. We're just gonna need a few. No. I'll grab like 3. I was gonna do this thing where I just filled my entire inventory with them, but I don't have the money for it. Yeah, it's crazy. I think there's a way to get in... Yep, get in the back here. I know we've been going for a while, but there's a... Just want to grab this item. And we will call it there for today. So next time, we'll head into Kolima Forest proper, now that the way has been opened. So see you guys then.